Hello. Are we gonna try and do some commentary? Is this gonna work? Let's see. We got the audio levels here. Just gotta tinker with this a little bit. All right, commentary, Shelly?
Alright, so you and I are commentating?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it and commentate here. We got white noise on
I'm
over
gonna go ahead and tell them that they can start.
there? You got white noise on over there? They already started.
I will turn on my noise.
These chairs.
Hey, why don't we actually like sit in front of the TV?
Okay, slide it down a little.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get a snack.
Oh no, not a snack.
Oh, it's snack time. Snack time. Whoa. Ah, yeah.
What did he do?
So Nick's doing a little thing off of each app. Normally he does in London, you play like a Queen's Gambit with C4. And then traded. He takes D instead of keeping attention. He's blowing the bishop back. So knight F3 here, I suppose. You don't want to close in your dark square bishop. No. Okay. Now I have total insanity here. What's happening? Takes. Alright. So is that a free pawn? Nick's shaking his head like maybe it is.
That's me letting people know that there's
Commentary?
commentary.
Oh, actually, we should probably pull up, let me pull up the Twitch stream too so we can see the chat.
Yeah, we're in unknown territory here.
Yeah, I've never done this. So. Okay, I now have the chat up. So,
Lots of development by Nick.
so if we play queen takes pawn here, or we just saying, hey, yeah, we gave the pawn away, we did it on purpose?
I don't know what the purpose of giving up is.
No bishop takes, interesting. I prefer queen takes here, just because it comes with tempo.
I mean, check with dropping the knight. He's dropping a knight for no reason.
Bishop takes knight. Which looks like a fork.
I don't think he's gonna get that rook.
Keep somewhere.
Keep somewhere and then
defend the mate.
Yeah, defend the mate. He knows.
Wish we had seen the very beginning of this. Was d4, d5, c4, e6, c takes d, e takes d, knight f3, bishop b4.
It's not the Nick we know.
No, this is what happens with Nick. I mean, I don't know. If you, that's okay too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay too.
Defends the mate. Probably takes it zeros.
Now you can play what, 95?
try to trade out queens.
Is there an answer to Queen 7 here? Queen 7, knight hangs, rook hangs.
What do you suggest?
Black playing Queen 7 here. The knight's hanging, rook hanging.
Yeah, queens. Good bent.
Third eye blink says hi guys.
Third eye blink. Is that Sean?
I don't think so.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, Queen 7.
Guess the move.
Guess the move, right?
So do we get?
I think you have to play rook a2 because the queen takes knight rook e2.
Yeah.
With that, this is more guess than me.
Yeah. Well, you know how Nick plays.
Well, I mean, I've never seen him do this. This is a little bit crazy. Oh, Ricky's kind of double clutching here. Oh, okay, knight.
Oh.
D1.
Queen D1. Queen takes knight, right? No.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Not
because
queen
then
take, not queen
the
takes knight,
rook,
but,
the rook
but
would
if,
bend.
if knight takes, you're set up with discovery. So the question is then, can you play queen takes bishop? Are there any good discoveries? Looks like maybe.
Or knight
B-
takes.
Knight g3 is one. Well, that's what I'm saying. Queen d1, knight takes knight, and then queen takes bishop, knight g3 is a good discovery.
It is a nice discovery.
Right, so
Take
I
out the
don't
rook.
think you still can't take the rook because well, no, yeah, because the bishop comes to d6. Okay, how is this right? This is wrong. This is
No.
a free knight.
Yeah, and it's just dropping the knight. It's got to be.
Free knight. Try to get the queen. There you go.
Unless he's going to pin the knight. Get it back.
Try to pin the knight.
And then we can just do F5. F5.
F5, F3 is a problem. Oh, we just get castles, isn't there?
Hey,
We're
no.
gonna give the piece back.
That's safe.
Oh, yes, it is Sean. Third eye blink being Sean.
Yeah.
And Paul is in as well. How did this happen? Did Nick play e4? No. It went d4, d5, c4, e6, c takes d, e takes d. And then Nick went crazy with an e4 thrust, which is basically a gambit to get to this current position.
Casey says we're adorable.
We're okay, so we have some adorability factor. That's good. Bishop there because it attacks a pawn.
Ooh.
Counter threat.
tree, over there.
E2. The only place that doesn't keep getting, yeah, cause see, this is like, this should be 4 here, just to be more annoying.
Yeah, Bishop before is the move.
Is it though? I mean, maybe after Ricky 7, it's like, not that big, but it is annoying.
Yeah.
So you let him take the pawn?
And he's giving the pawn back for development.
Big doesn't care, he wants more development. He's got his own rook problem here, so.
Dude, if he castles on this next move, that'd be great.
Castling's still legal, right?
The castling is still good.
Yeah, that's that makes
But-
a lot of sense here.
But rook e8 kind of ruined what I was going for. E7, hang on.
Oh, yeah, we almost had that, the entire F file occupied.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
that would have been nice.
Oh, there's Ricky somebody's pointing out Ricky still got a little call, and he's got some biological warfare.
Yep.
Going on here.
That had some issues last night.
Alright, so we got castles. As you do, although
Isolated e pawn.
this looks pretty good for black. You got just take here, you got 3 pawn islands versus 2, you got the bishop pair. I'm assuming they will take with the pawn, but I'm assuming he will. The only reason I assumed that he take with the pawn was because it came with tempo on the c pawn, but I guess he cares more about the long term on it, which is fair.
Let's see. How would we
Take these. Yeah. This should be free to control the knight. So we'll see.
Yep. So is it gonna be hard to make progress with the queen side? Centralize or what? D8. No open file.
Rook d8 is fine. Yeah, probably shouldn't take too long here. Probably every move's fine.
Yeah. Let's say after rook d8, you got knight d5.
Ooh. I mean, I'm wondering if Nick ought to just take that and play b5. Just to say, hey, you used to have a 3-2 majority, but now it's not as good. But you have to give a position here for that, so this is a hard decision.
Ooh.
You could also, nah, I don't think taking on A is, take on A, take knight, have double B pawns, but he picks up the A3 pawns, so that's not working. Maybe Nick ought to just play rook E. Because rook D.
Oh, that's rook e.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking in my head he should play rook D, but it's like rook E. Rook E makes sense because he's threatening to play bishop takes knight. So like A takes, or B takes A, bishop takes knight, and then they.
Oh. Ooh. Roman saying maybe you should spend more than 5 minutes in this whole game. This is gospel, not bullet.
Okay. Let's see. But is this a problem? Pawn takes, bishop takes. You can't take the c pawn because of the mate.
Ooh. We both have background problems.
Yeah, maybe Rick D was better.
I think, I mean, it was the only old file. That's where the words go.
Yeah. Bishop takes, and then Nick falls for it by taking on c7, game over.
What's your rule? We won't fall for a cheat code.
We got a frozen video here. Looks like we have
Yes.
video issues. The board is going to keep up with. Okay.
You just wanted to see how to fix that.
No, it's probably just catching up. Yeah, let's drop this. We can come back up here. Let me go check my laptop, make sure its utilization is okay.
Okay. So we got tempo on the bishop. Tempo on bishop. Where's that bishop going? Bishop could go to E7. No, D7. Hey.
Paul was pointing out that he could have just taken on C because he could retrieve and back to C1.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Who is black?
Rush.
Is he a black pawn?
But you still can.
What's up, Shania?
Good.
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 Having fun?
Yeah.
Seen your brother on TV before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you still can. So this is probably fine. 94, tax the bishop. You can still play rook takes C. That still gets you closer to an endgame right now.
How are Ricky's end games? Cal.
It's good. Like with one extra pawn also, like it's good. When you play keys having one extra pawn, he plays good there.
Okay. How are your end games?
Good.
Good. Okay. Just like Ricky's?
Who plays better, you or Ricky?
Becky.
Oh, I thought it was you. I saw you play on Tuesday. You did good?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many hits you got?
I don't know.
Maybe one?
How about on my account?
Or in your accounts? Who is winning here? What do you say?
I feel like it's balanced, but Nick has a little bit more activity.
Okay, retreats a bit. So we can still play rook takes C here, probably should. No. Okay.
We're going to clog up the
That
B file.
doesn't, what's the point here? E6, and then that goes back to where it was, and black moves.
Is it debate them to play C6? And then they exchange
I think
knights?
C6, bishop takes
C6,
knight,
I think the knight should be good, right?
Okay.
Well, if he plays C6, he also has
Knight goes to
D6.
attacking the pawn and double pawn. No.
Well, no, he doesn't have knight D6. Bishop moves that.
Yeah, it didn't have any forward hops, so it's.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be losing a pawn, but you'd be doubling a pawn. Okay, he goes. So bishop takes knight, pawn takes knight. Not sure what's going on with our camera today. I might go check that. The seat that's on, it could be on like a high resolution or something.
Okay.
He's up by 2 pawns, right?
You know, he's up by one.
What?
Oh no, no, it's two. You're right. Yeah.
2 pawns. So as long
Yeah.
as like he can pull it off in the end game, he should be good.
Yeah. As long as he can hold on to him.
Yeah.
Doubling them up's not good though.
No. Read. Attacking the rook card. He came back. It's not a better idea. Okay, maybe I'll be back. Let's see.
The issue is, they just said we've got. I mean, we're fine, it's just that camera.
So tempo on the knight. Okay, going after the bishop. Going after that bishop.
Bishop sacks on F and then take knight. Didn't Ricky have a free knight if we played? No, because his own missing. It's tricky.
Yeah. And Nick's really good at big on bonds. So it's kind of weird to see him draw. I think he might go for the sack. But then it goes back into that end game where you're down 2 pawns.
Well, you'd be down one, but two connected on B and C are not good. So black would be
Yeah.
closer to winning. But he saw it. Okay. Wait a second, is he getting?
This isn't looking good.
So Rick D8, King E7, Rook E8. I guess he's not, but it's pretty.
Why wouldn't he have played just H6 and go hide on H7?
Yeah, you gotta sit here and look for this because this is.
This is pretty good chess for being almost 400 points apart.
Yeah. trying to use a little more tempo, you can play bishop to g5 here. Still can't play rook takes bishop. Like if you get f6. That at least allows the white square bishop to come into d6, which you can't currently, so it changes some of the calculation of these rook checks. I think I played bishop g5. Bishop g5, f6. d8, king, 7.
How to press. So if we don't see a rook check, and the knight doesn't get taken, the knight needs to go to e5. Stop some of that madness.
So rook check, bishop, then bishop g5, then f6. Then rook e8. Then rook e8, then king f, or then king e7, the king d7, then bishop g, no, then bishop d6 check, king takes knight. But you don't get a checkmate because after the bishop f4, you get the bishop. There's anything here.
It just drags the king out of the field. Which, I mean, maybe if you coordinate your pieces properly, I mean, you've got a knight, two bishops, and a rook. Can't checkmate with that in the middle of the board. Waiting for a rook time, yes. Just kicking the king around. So if he doesn't go for rook e8, rook e8 check, what would he do?
So, I don't think there's anything in that line. I mean, it's just a little bit wrong. Okay, so he's just gonna sack the pawn and then take the knight, which is probably, if you can't play into the lines of bishop g5.
And
this is
he's also going to pick up that. And go try and pick up that pawn on b7. Well, the rook check.
king takes, okay.
Yeah.
So get bishop takes knight. It's terrible for white.
Terrible for white.
Yeah.
Go with the two knights on the right side.
Oh yeah. This is really awful.
Bishop. Ooh. Okay.
You're just away from the board now?
We're just away from the board. What was the thought? Maybe rook, bishop, what is that, f5 would have been good in this position. Control the knight.
Well, the knight, yeah, the knight has no, used to not have any hops. He can actually play a8 here, but I don't know if that's what he wants to do. just muted the player camera. Okay, so let's see. This is a check that gets the king off of a light square because king g8 makes no progress. So now we get bishop d check, and then
This is why I wanted bishop f5.
rook takes pawn.
Yep, rook takes pawn. Get the king side pawn majority. Even better.
It's not gonna do you good with the king in the way, so you need to try and see if you can swindle his b pawn off of this tactical series here. Okay.
So take the pawn, right?
Get mated. Well, maybe get mated. Take the pawn, king. Take the pawn, and rook d3 would be dangerous.
Yep. Rook's got. There we go.
Okay,
No more back right mate.
that's fine. That's actually fine. He wants to play g4, which will give him a knight check, and then he'll win the b pawn. So this sets that up, and it gets loofed.
King
Move the
d4 is
king.
looking. King d4 though.
No, okay. Yeah, but this is gonna lose, isn't it? Yeah, because okay, hang on. Where's the king going?
King e4, right?
4. 4.
King e4, and then
Yeah, king e4. We get the knight hop. Setting up a fork. And the b pawn is hanging.
why falling apart here?
Gotta be precise. King f3 looks pretty decent.
Bishop d4 stops one of them, or stops that fork, right? Also, it still just needs pawn passive.
Probably b6 if he's gonna try to stop the fork. But this knight check is, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So knight b5, knight g5.
Then knight g5 check. Knight, king e2. That's kind of weird.
Knight g5 check, king e2. Very strange. Okay. I think he has to play king e2, otherwise he got discovery, so. No, the rook's defended, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants. But I guess if he plays king f4, he's not making any progress.
Right. too.
Well, there could be, because you could play like
Bishop E4 eventually.
H6 with bishop E4, and then maybe mate. Okay.
No progress. Ooh.
Rook takes bishop, king takes knight. I guess that drops the d pawn, but okay.
He's holding on to that.
I think that was probably a winning game for black. But
Yeah, it was. Definitely was. Had to create some sort of imbalance. Get rid of those two pieces harassing you.
Just take b2 or b7. So rook takes b7, and then I guess Nick has achieved the goal of figuring out a way that this rook can take on b rather than on g. But he's hard to do it before it runs out of time.
Yeah. Taking that pawn on B is better. Then he only has to worry about the one passer, and he can probably stop one passer. He's already got the first square blockaded for now.
Well, I don't know if he can stop it, but he needs to at least take one of these pawns, because they're certainly better as a couple.
With combined passers. You gotta get those under lock and key.
Wonder what Nick's thinking about here. What is there other than rook takes b?
I think he might be trying to figure out a polar mate. Mate in the middle of the board.
Like f4 here. So that is something. F4, king f6, bishop to d4, but I don't think it works. Because it's just rook takes bishop there and you get exchanged. It's probably still working for black.
Alright, king f6.
F6. That would walk into mate, right? Isn't that mate? Yeah, it's mate one. Mate one.
Yeah, with rook e6.
Yeah, rook e6, that's mate, right?
Yep.
Will Nick see it? Rook to e6. That's check. I think Ricky had it there. Ricky had it there. He was got a little too uncautious with the king. Oh, that's not good. Oh well. It's a long match.
Yeah,
You know, just
yeah.
one little
Panda-
mistake like that.
Panda has 2 more chances.
Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. All right. I guess we got to get that result in and get the next round paired.
Yep.
I wonder what the pairings will be.
Well, I'm curious about what round 3 will look like.
Oh man. Yeah, round 3. We're rooting for Ricky in this next round because we don't want any decided matches. Oh, you got so. Hey, okay, have a seat. Have a seat. Give us the postmortem. You have to sit for an interview. Okay, Nick. So tell us about the opening choices you made there.
It was a gambit.
It was a gambit.
It was a gambit.
What's the name of that very well known reputable gambit?
Was that
I'm
theory?
calling it the Panda Gambit.
The Panda
How
Gambit?
did that work out for you? Did you? I mean,
It didn't really work out for me. I was down 2 pawns the whole game. And
you made an interesting decision there, not to play rook takes b, but instead go for these additional checks. Which got made.
I wanted. Yeah, I saw that there was mate if he misstepped.
Okay.
If he stepped the other way, I thought maybe I was helping him, but. And then I either way, I figured I could take the pawn on the next move.
Yeah, that's probably fair. That's probably fair. All right, Ricky, you got anything you want to
So
say?
yeah, I
about
think I
it?
should have taken. Maybe taken
no.
up the better.
No? No comments from Ricky?
No comments.
No comment. I think you had it, man.
So, Ricky, why
Yeah, I
don't
was
you
down.
stand, stand
I was
right
down
there?
at least 2 pawns. That was brutal.
Ricky,
was-
why didn't you want to go and trade your rook for his knight and bishop?
Yeah, that was gonna be my plan, but I didn't realize there was the mate. I was gonna go rook.
No,
takes.
even earlier than that.
No, when I gave the check, you could have taken the bishop.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been a bishop and a pawn, right? You can't. win
Yeah. So
the
when
knight.
when he checked you on knight g5,
Oh, nice.
and then you went to, I think was it king f4, and then he went
If I was
bishop
open and now it's split.
bishop e3 checks, which also covered. You could have taken the bishop with the rook,
Yeah, and then I.
and
could've
then
taken
the
his-
pawn recaptures the rook, and then you take his knight.
Oh, and I thought he had to take the pawn when I calculated
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I miscalculated that.
That should have been a winning game for you.
Yeah, that would have been winning. I shouldn't have given that check. And then I also didn't realize that the bishop defended the rook. I was like, maybe I win the rook.
One of the things that we missed that chat caught was that we thought, oh, you can't play rook takes C because there's back rank mate.
Was
Right.
there a resource?
Yeah, you just retreat the rook back to rook C1, which is covered by the bishop.
Oh.
So you could just take it.
I guess I missed that it was defended by the bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
I think we all missed that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't take it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I thought I was just getting bad
You
rank.
said you allowed to play C3, and then it's like, there's no clear way I'm winning these.
Yeah, I was like, this is not good.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Well,
be aggressive.
y'all want to take a couple minutes for your next match round? And,
5 minutes.
Okay.
Is that good?
5
We're doing
minutes?
a 5-minute break.
5-minute break. So 8 o'clock, you guys are starting a game.
I like these names.
Huh? He was winning. He was winning. He was winning. He was. Yeah.
I was just like, what do you want?
You take the bishop. The rook.
No, this is just a picture. I was just bringing it.
Yeah, you take it's just a picture. Take the option. This is the picture I'm telling you about. If you take that rook,
It was not that I was
or
scared.
take the bishop and the rook, and you recapture the pawn, you take the knight, and you win.
What are you doing here? I mean, I didn't see that. I just
No,
saw it. I was
he
coming.
moved
No,
here.
he moved. I think
He moved up to the white square.
he moved the king up. No,
Yeah.
I think he went here. He went here.
Oh, you can see the.
Hi.
Hey, you like that?
Yeah, he can take it. He can take the bishop.
Yeah. Instead of telling me this, we won't get
Yeah.
king.
I didn't see it either.
I had to take the-
Yeah.
Okay. 2 more games, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you can still win this. You can still win this. So you know it has black plays like a Carolina small structure.
So, what happened after that? Did you run?
No, he was doing it really
Wait, so
good.
who was watching? Sean?
We had Sean and Paul, and I don't know who else.
That's fun.
Roman's on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we got a few viewers.
Very cool.
Commentary.
So you can see right now. The phone hear us?
Who's gonna hear us?
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you can see who are watching live. You can say like. who
Yeah,
are
so I'm
watching
looking at
live.
the chat and people that are showing up in the chat.
Tata, do you wanna play text game?
Alright, let me get this.
No, here.
I need some commentary snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might go with onions next. Yeah.
You want to, I underestimated popularity.
Yes.
Go. Go.
Fun.
You want to be live?
You're sleeping on it.
कौन कर लो स्टेटमेंट बन रहा है कौन बोला ना देखिए देखिए वो पिक्चर कौन कर रहा है
What? That's gonna be a skill. I mean, I'm seeing some of the things you're talking about, but I need to verbalize it.
Right.
I'm really doing it.
easy one.
That is harder than it was.
The license system.
Commentary.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it and see how the commentary is.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have to rewatch it and see how the commentary is. You guys are talking here while it's going on, right?
Yeah, so,
Oh,
hey,
that was terrible.
We're getting an F.
An F?
An F.
You guys
Yeah,
are-
it's not good.
Oh, no, yeah, it's terrible.
Oh.
It's terrible.
Why is that?
How was anybody's first commentary?
So does it go to the archives or where does it store?
So right now, while it's live, there won't be anything, but after it finishes, you can go to, so.
After releases, you can go to Twitch stream again.
Yeah. So if you go to our if you click the Twitch icon to actually take you to Twitch, all of the club's videos are archived there.
Or is the
The icon in the videos frame, right here on the bottom right.
Oh, this one, okay,
Yeah.
the name. Hello?
I was like, man, I'm gonna have to try and draw this after I get this. He still has a passer. Even after I take that piece, I was like,
You,
oh.
you totally swindled it. That was unfair. Ricky deserved it.
I can't believe that. We got down to 5 minutes. I was at least happy with the time. I was like, 5 to 4, okay.
Alright. Yeah. Y'all should find your seats.
One second.
So a rook typically plays e4 as a white player.
Okay, so we're likely to see a Caro unless Nick decides to go
Chaos.
insane like he did last round.
Alright, cool. Starting.
Alright,
Oh, okay.
okay.
I see some of Mike Saylor's influence here. Getting e3. We're gonna see bishop e3 next. So
Okay.
exchange, bishop d3. Now I play c3 here. Oh, and okay, double bend. Do we get castles?
That would make sense.
Can you fast?
We get rook e1. Weird development. I wouldn't have developed the knight yet. At least not there. I don't want the c pawn. And these d4 picks.
Bishop takes knight's pretty good there, right?
Yep.
Couldn't have taken back to the queen without knowing that kind of missed opportunity. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't like knight c3 in this position.
Keeping the pin as you do.
What's wrong with pressing forward? G4. G4, knight d5. Or knight d5.
That's probably not right. So usually, because black has a space advantage over there, that's probably not right either. You don't want to push pawns into the space advantage of your opponent. So if Nick's gonna lock it up, maybe he's okay. Whoa. Okay, not so bad for white, because I don't see how black makes any more pawn progress over there. The only question would be,
maybe you should go ahead and play C3 just to open up those lines so you can play rook B1 and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they're gonna get his knight out of there and hold everything together. I just square from there.
Right at this exact moment, it supports C3. But maybe it's hope chess because black doesn't have to take that. So
I mean, if we do see 3 pawn takes and this bishop starting to get a little loose.
yeah, it's not hanging because the queen picks it up. But okay,
Knight D4, I mean knight D5.
all right, C3. He correctly does not take it.
Whoa, why is he allowing that? That allows fork, wasn't it?
Easiest fork in chess? No, because bishop takes bishop sitting here mets up. But it would have won the pawn on H3. That was probably the play. B3. Bishop takes bishop, H takes. Black moves to freedom and then rook takes H3. Oh wow.
This is getting spicy.
Call me crazy, but F5 here? Ooh.
Yeah.
F5 takes. Maybe not. Hard to say.
It'd be a good
What
time.
about F5, H5?
Wow.
All right, F5.
Now we got a game.
Gotta take. And takes it up.
Now that bishop's dead.
Which one?
Yeah, I mean, bishops, no, neither one of his bishops look good, but light square bishop looking pretty rough.
Oh wow. That's a good move.
Yeah. Attempt to get some breathing room.
Oh wait, B3 here.
Oh yeah.
B3.
Well,
We don't
no,
have
now there's the queen. That would just be hanging a pawn, right?
Yeah. But yeah. But take. So what I was thinking was if E takes F, Queen F3, stacking up on this F file,
And
but you
then
can play B3.
right.
And so if you can't take with the queen, you have to trade bishops first.
Well, if the
No,
if
yeah,
pawn
'cause
takes
it's-
on F3, then you just take his bishop,
Yeah.
and then you eliminate that the fork, like you said earlier.
Yeah. All right. So everything's fine. Yeah. So this is a good move. Just a good move. Is there any something? It's very. Castles here?
Castle is still legal.
Castles, just put the rook on the F file. Because it would be rook takes rook, so on F takes E, rook takes rook, taking back with the queen not allowed. It's B3. So got kind of a built-in tempo there with the rook on, with developing a rook to the F file here. So you either play rook F8 or castles. E5 is an interesting move too.
Yeah, I could potentially develop the dark square bishop to a better square.
Well, the white's D pawn is 10, so you're just threatening to soften up the center a little. same idea. Since the pawn is pinned, put the knight there instead of the pawn.
So he's looking at knight f3.
Yep, he's going knight f3.
It's poking all sorts of holes in white's face. Knight f3 check. Knight f3 check, king g2.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't play knight f3 anyway.
What? I mean, you're trying to.
Bishop c8. Hang on to the b pawn.
Yeah, he just realized. I think he just realized that that's not right.
And actually, bishop c8 or bishop c1 is a threat because I think if you play b3, the knight's kind of out of squares. Oh, what's going on here? What's Ricky reaching for? Is that queen move?
Yeah, and you touched it too.
Okay.
Oof.
Yep. Oh, that's been in the position for a while.
Yep. Ah, that's it right there. Man.
Oh, that's sad.
That is sad.
That's so sad. Oh.
Yeah. All right. So how does Nick win this now? How does he force trades?
He should just take his bishop.
Yeah. Take the bishop.
Just take the bishop. So Ricky's got like one trick in the position here, which is to play like f5, and after it takes, move the bishop away because any bishop away move threats to play b3 with the knight trap.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll go for that. It's a cheapo.
No, I think.
Should I have the knight?
Yeah, no.
And he's just gonna go for it right like that. But I think that's too on the nose, right? Nick will just play some move that allows the knight to retreat. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's such a move.
that's a pawn.
Yeah.
And we're gonna watch Hannah slowly fall apart now.
Bishop d3 seems pretty good here, or bishop e3 seems pretty good here.
Yeah, forcing trades.
Yeah.
We'll go forward, right?
Yeah.
Actually, just jump in with the knight. Just jump in with the knight, force the trade.
Yeah, but I mean the bishop is more restricting, so I would like to.
that stylistic choice is probably either fine. Okay, bishop. Roman is saying no. I guess, I don't know if that, what that was in reaction to, I got his chat too late, I think. So Nick has a look of exasperation on his face, like he missed something. I don't understand that. I don't think he missed anything.
Yeah, I don't see. Oh, he could be upset.
Oh no. That's
Whoa.
not good. Yeah, you weren't allowed to take the bishop.
No. That's so bad. That's so much worse. Oh, that's so much worse.
Well, I guess it's King takes rook time, right? I think that's, yeah. There you go.
That hurts.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts so much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alright, rook f8.
Why does left with a bishop and a rook that are also terrible? Oh well, that's how it goes sometimes, I guess. B3, the clutch move, and I think really white kind of present themselves with this h4 idea. The pawn pushing into the space advantage that black had was not the right idea. Oh boy.
Bait incoming. Mate's coming in.
Oh, I think I see mate. That's not it. I was thinking, rook f1.
I mean, it had to be rook f1.
Rook f1, king 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna call the that over for it. Yeah, queen b1 would win a rook. It does.
As it does. Just trying to find better. Don't think there's better in this position.
Alright.
Okay, you can do that.
So it's legal.
With the bishop there, there's not an immediate mate, but
I think you just take the rook here and say, I don't need to calculate anymore.
yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't need to calculate anymore. I'm done calculating. On to the next game.
Right, queen b3, check. He's just gonna take everything.
Yeah, this is, Nick gave up on calculating a little while ago, so. Oh, no, he calculated something. That's not good. That doesn't, not supposed to do that. You're done calculating.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Okay.
Now it's me.
Alright. Okay.
That one was a blowout.
Okay. So.
Queen b1, or queen c1 was not
Queen c1, but you know, it was difficult for white to maneuver with, you know, like a knight on a2, which happened because of kind of the strategic choice to push the pawns into the black space. So tough game. All right, Ricky. What happened? Tell us the story of the game there.
It's like in just like the beginning. What happened was he was like he brought his pieces into like my spots, so like I couldn't really
Well, can you give us an example of that?
so like his knight was on e5 somewhere in the game, and then on e5 his knight was too powerful, and I couldn't like get rid of it. When his knight got to like b3 somewhere, or c3, c4 or somewhere, I felt like I just needed to move my bishop to f2 and go b3 to trap it, but
Yep.
he was able to go. He went bishop. His bishop took my pawn.
Yeah. Right. But I don't think that wasn't the critical moment, right? It was tough playing before that. Nick, what do you think the story of the game was? You're off camera.
I don't know. I was just trying to play fast. Was zooming.
I'm like,
So I thought Nick had a really good like queenside space advantage, and then you tried to push pawns into it, which felt like that was easy for Nick to play. So what do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I would agree.
You would agree.
Queenside space advantage. I liked my knight sacrifice.
Oh, with the knight on.
That was my
Yeah.
my favorite move.
So I found right before you played the knight, I found, because we were considering what moves to play, I found the pawn to e5 instead of knight.
Yeah, I considered e5.
Yeah.
But
I
thought
didn't even get to knight e5. That was a great move. I spent so long trying to figure out whether Ricky's move was
pushing those pawns in front of his king.
was it f3 in that position? Yeah, f3. Whether that was good or not. You know?
I was thinking it probably was.
But I think you found the move that proved it, because otherwise we were looking at it and it's like, oh, it seems to work, and then started seeing that his d pawn was pinned.
Yes.
So
That was
that gave you the move you needed to.
that was
Although
the
we wondered why after Ricky's response you didn't just jump knight f3 check anyway.
But he moved his queen.
Yeah.
Knight f3 anyway.
No, when you
No,
move,
he played
when you
f4.
play that 4.
You played f4. You could have just played knight f3 check anyway. You have an outpost with the knight on f3. Instead, you played, I don't know.
Well, I was winning something if I went the way I went.
You were threatening his bishop, which would have, if you were able to check his bishop, it would have been a queen and rook fork. I saw that, but I think it would have been positionally
I
better.
didn't see it.
It would have been positionally better for a knight f3.
We need to have like an analysis board for
Yes.
these postmortems.
I tried to pawn sacrifice at the very end to look for a checkmate instead of taking the rook initially.
Right.
Yeah, we saw that, and then we.
I couldn't. I was like, oh, I don't see a checkmate.
No.
Yeah, there wasn't one with the bishop right on his king.
We thought you had stopped calculating,
Yeah.
but then you.
No, I was still calculating.
Yeah, you were still calculating. It's so disappointing.
I mean, I didn't need to, but
No.
I just like, why can't I? I just wanted to finish it quickly.
Yep. All right, Ricky. You got one more chance. You got to scratch this elo off of this.
All right,
guy.
so y'all have 8 minutes if you guys need a breather. Start the next round at 8:30. Do you want to try and prep something in 8 minutes, or are you just gonna relax?
Hey, you got white.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're already looking at round 3 pairing, so Nick's got white.
I mean, it's kind of hard to do my recommendation. We need to play the London.
So Nick said that he didn't play the London in round 1 on purpose. So you ought to talk it up like, if you want him not to play the London, you ought to talk it up like you got him all booked up.
no, I want him to play what he play it.
You wanted to play. You wanted to play what he played round one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him to do that. And see what happens. I don't think he's ever going there again. Oh man.
All right. Well, Nick's already in the money, so
Yeah.
this is for XP.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can take $5 off of him here. That'd be nice.
Yeah. If he beats you one more time, then I gotta give him 45. I don't want to give him 45.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Just say that because there were two people, you have to give half as much.
Aw. Yeah, that's kind of sad. You want 45 if you want it.
45 what?
45 once.
He's trying to spoil your $5 here this last round.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
you're giving me a draw?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you should. Exactly what you should do. Or you should win. That's what you really try to win. Don't try to draw me. I think pawns for no reason. Over and over and over.
Well,
You gotta treat
hopefully-
me like the garbage I am.
Hopefully, Ricky, you get to show off your prep against London here.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that would be real nice.
Should I play
I have
London?
no prep.
I was considering playing E4.
Oh, Ricky says he has no prep against London.
He's played against my London plenty of times.
Nope.
He plays the England.
And I told you, don't do the England. It's garbage.
Jacob Stoll played the England against me, except he played the Queen sacrifice line. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Can you show me? I think it's this or something. I don't know.
We're having a consultation on the England Gambit, which is a possible
And then,
opening continuation for this next and final round.
uh-huh.
Huh?
So they're having a consultation on the England
And
Gambit,
then-
which is a
and then he
possible
takes
opening
this.
continuation of the next round.
This is what he's been doing. No, this is a legitimate, because the other way is also -2. They're both -2.
Because then here, and then here, and then Queen's Post here.
No, I can take them away. But it's still, like, apparently you're still active here.
Yeah, I have an extra.
But I mean, you're -2 either way, the gambit's bad.
Alright, you got 5 minutes.
Spoil my $5.
Do you?
You can start.
Oh no, I need a second. Oh.
Do you already know what you're gonna play? His
No.
wife.
No, I don't.
It's not gonna be the one.
I play whatever I feel like in the moment.
Okay.
It changes. Like last game, I played C4. You never know. I might play H4. H4, Rook H3. I'll do it. It's coming to me.
Who's third line?
That's strong.
What?
Okay.
I'm reminded of that Ciboli song, like 70s. You don't have to be a star to be in my show.
Wait, have you played this? Here.
I think the first game was good.
First game was really good.
Yeah.
You had.
You
Good shape.
are really good at runners there. I saw like I just put there and I saw like 2.53.
Yeah, he was a good shape.
It was like plus, then draw position, then plus. You was fairly in a better position. But king, there you should have taken the bishop with rook.
Yes, yes, that would have been the last
Exactly.
nice little moment to convert it. But,
Yeah.
but I don't think either of them saw it. Didn't see it.
I
He was
did.
thinking he had to play king takes pawn position.
Well, anyway, good. Right, good.
All right, last one.
Good. Alright. Drink some water. Just continue. This is the one, okay? Let's go. See, that's up.
All right, looks like we're about to get started here. Last round.
Okay.
Ricky
Okay.
playing the spoiler. So Nick wins this last round. He'll get 45. If he doesn't, we get 40. And we don't like giving Nick any extra $5 bills. So we have a French. Or we don't. Let's find out if we do. Yes, we do. Okay. And Nick is doing something off of the beaten path here. Bishop G5. Takes. 3.
What are the opening moves?
It was a French, but we had Bishop G5 and trading off dark square bishops. And
How's that was not a French. French is E4.
well, I thought we were going to have a French because
Is it D46?
D46, yeah. But Nick didn't.
Well, that's a little bit of me rubbing off on Rush. I was teaching them the most solid thing I know, which is just do basically go into a French structure against it and then trade off the dark square bishop.
Okay.
That takes a little bit of the sting out of the London.
I'm not sure Nick was playing in London at any point. So,
Well, how are the dark square bishops off the board already?
I mean, it went D4, E6, Knight F3, E5, or D5, Bishop G5, Bishop D, E7.
Oh, okay.
Bishop takes bishop, queen takes bishop. One of these days, I'm going to become more fluent with my board letters, numbers, so I can name these squares a little easier.
Yeah.
Keep swapping the board.
No, board vision on chess.com will help with that.
Where you have to like click the square. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Lee chess thing.
Yeah. 30-second drills.
Just taking it from Lee chess. No, especially like just the fluency of talking. It'd be nice if they had a drill where they would highlight a square and
Yeah, and then you
voice
have to say
voice
it.
recognition would detect where you said it, right? Okay.
Well, Sam Copeland, hope you're watching the stream.
Yeah. Because it's a language, you know.
It is a language.
Are you picking one?
Yeah.
What's going on after Rook B1?
Whoa.
And then keep it in.
Danger levels.
What? Okay, Rook B1.
Nick
Okay,
trolling here. Nick's looking to pick up the B7 one. I mean, can you just take the A pawn and be fine?
Well, like you were saying, queen takes A, bishop takes bishop, knight takes, rook takes B7. It's pretty good for white, I would think.
Yeah. And then if knight takes, then we're also going to need to see knight G F6 to hold on to that other knight from castle. So now we have a pass pawn on the A file.
Yeah, I'll probably just get a pair of castles here.
However, knight, what's it called?
Whoa!
Yeah, he's going after it. He is going after it.
H3. Whoa! We want to step it up. You play knight F5 here. It's like, no, I will play the crazier move.
I mean, Nick's already won this match, so he can do whatever he wants.
Knight F5, G6. What happens? I have no idea.
Well, if he does knight F5, queen takes, then he has knight D6.
Right.
But the intermediate move is G6 to kick the knight.
Yeah.
And I don't know, there's nothing there, I don't think, but it's funny to think about.
Why didn't you take it?
It's probably just,
Well, then knight or rook takes knight.
Queen B1 here would be okay, I guess.
No, I'm just saying that's a good one. You take it, that's good, no. You
No?
can take it, that's
Okay.
good. I'm just saying that I want it.
I don't know, I guess he wants to castle,
Hmm.
he's gonna pin this rook, or block the diagonal of the rook.
No,
Okay.
not here.
Uh,
Not here, just here.
wait a second. That just doesn't seem right, that's like the kind of move you should get punished for, right?
A little
You
bit,
want to take it?
but he doesn't have a way to kick the knight that's protecting.
Yeah, but he could be annoying. He played 95 with the idea of knight d3. Why
That
doesn't
would
have
be
any
annoying.
checks?
That would be annoying, but that also exposes the king.
Yeah, 95 because it comes with a tempo on the g pawn. That's, I don't get that.
Well, he's scared.
Scared. Oh, that's, I don't know.
PTSD of back rank threats from the first game.
Maybe it could be. Well, okay, 95 even better.
Yeah.
95 even better.
Yeah, 95 is looking good. 95 is looking good.
95 queen f5. Yeah, but it's still knight takes pawn. Takes pawn. Oh wow, okay. Super careful.
Super careful.
Yeah, he's being very cautious.
Okay.
All right, still 95, right? 95. Queen has to play queen e2, or how about queen a1 check? Queen a1 check, rook b1, that doesn't really do much. The 95, queen 2, knight takes pawn. So 95, queen f4, queen f5 forced.
And what's wrong with
Queen
okay?
F5, so we get queen f5 here. No, there's no continuation for white because queen f5, knight on e takes g, even f3 doesn't work because the e pawn hangs. So this is good for black.
Yeah, we're getting back into the lead here. And we need some rooks on the B and C files.
Yeah, this is just good for black, I think. So black can follow up this idea of playing knight e3. You can also put rook A or F on the B file to get this blockading rook off out of the way.
Right?
That could be very ugly. White's in trouble here, so what's the plan? Castles? Okay, knight, but this is knight on e takes pawn.
Right? Yeah. But then that opens up a line with the king. He's got to be careful with that. I think that's rook.
Well, I think white's going to run out of
Rook
safety
C1.
before black does. Because if black plays a rook onto the B file, it starts checking along the back rank. This is really gross. So knight e takes G. And we have it. Okay.
All right.
Get a little closer. We have a rook.
Okay. And now we have the rook, like I said.
Right? Not a threat. I think he could probably just trade all of that off and be fine. So Rook to D.
Yeah, what the heels? Like the move. You can also do rook to C. Rook to C and skewer.
I don't think King knows what he's muted.
Huh?
He was saying something through the camera there, but I don't know what it was.
FML.
Yeah. You can even play H, if you're being super careful here,
Yeah,
you can
H5.
play H5. Okay, that's what he does. I guess
That's in the spirit,
I
right?
guess that's okay. I reckon. Unless it gets a square. Yeah, but this is just knight takes pawn.
Yeah.
Knight takes pawn. But,
That
but,
saying, yeah.
knight takes pawn, then queen g5.
No.
Right, mate and knight, so that's tricky.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a problem.
This do be a problem.
Okay,
We're
queen
going for
g5
it.
though.
What is this?
I guess knight g4. Knight of after g4.
I don't have to G4.
Yeah, knight on after g4 because you can at least post up a knight on g4 and it should stop. Well, maybe it won't. Oh gosh, it's gonna hang both of the knights. Oh no, the knight. Lateral queen
yes.
protection.
Yes.
That's the biggest blindness, right? Okay, but anyway. So this knight isn't really hanging because queen takes knight is met by rook to e8. So maybe black's still okay here.
I'm still in this.
I think knight has.
Now
knight-
we have queen A1.
So queen e1 is met by rook b1, but.
But no, the knight's hanging.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Rook b1, yeah. And it redefends the knight
Yes,
on
yes,
f6,
it does.
so it's quite nice. But he does. I mean, now that the rook is protected by the queen, he just steps king up. Still would hang a knight.
Yep.
But it, yeah, and you still can't take that knight. Yeah, so black's in really good shape here. This is a problem for white. White maybe needs to go ahead and play rook b1 as a prophylactic measure. Maybe go ahead and play king c2 or king f2 as a prophylactic measure.
White's in trouble.
Yeah, I think Ricky's in good shape. This kind of plays itself. I think any of the obvious moves are good.
Here.
I think they got in trouble trying to force a play on this one.
Yes, it moves over ambitious.
Yeah.
Well, Rush will surprise you with how solid he can be. Deep Think by Nick Siriello. He's gonna hate that I said Siriello.
Okay, what white does something weird here, like
If you die, you can use the play. Now if there's a few.
rook a5, queen takes rook, queen takes f, queen takes knight, which starts a perpetual.
So if
I don't think that
rook
works.
a5, queen takes rook, queen takes knight, then you could see. We could see the queen checks again on a1, picking up the rook. Either that or.
You have king f2, right?
You do have king f2, but
King f2, the knight isn't hanging after that. Okay, but I thought this was just,
well, he's trying to go for queen a6 now, or queen h6.
yeah, but this is knight takes knight, queen takes, and the rook's hanging.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah, that's a
No,
that's a
like,
big season.
Still have to be careful. But I think the king's gonna be in trouble too after the rook comes on the, black's rook comes on the e file. Takes knight. Knight takes knight, queen takes. Whoa, okay.
Oh, that. Oh,
Oh, Nick's dying over here.
Knight takes knight.
I take some knight.
Then it goes knight.
What do we got?
Queen takes. Yeah, this isn't even a perpetual, so like a rook sack on g6 doesn't work because knight will eventually block on h7. So, I think you could just take the rook.
Yeah, that's what I would play.
The only question would be, do you want to interpose rook f to e or rook a to e? F to e might make more sense.
We'll get the rook check in.
Yeah, because can't right at this moment he can't block it, so he would lose.
Yeah.
You would get your rook in, so that after queen takes rook, you're also threatening to infiltrate with some maiden threat. So yeah, I think you play the check first.
With which rook? The
I
A1?
think F because it gives your king some more mobility in the event of sacks on g6, but I could be wrong. Okay, well,
That's still fair.
he's gonna take the rook before he can't take it anymore.
That's still fair.
Hurry up to do that, right? I think the check was a little bit stronger because if the rook was on e right now, like king f2, black would be threatening to play like queen e2, picking up a knight.
So now,
So now
is he gonna get his compensation by taking the knight and just go down?
well, he's
with
gonna
exchange?
play queen takes knight, and he has a perpetual threat with rook takes g6, and black has to see that and not allow it.
Well, if he takes the knight, rook check, I don't see how that's. Oh boy.
This is a good move, right? Because knight takes knight, and we have a perpetual, so we don't want to. But all that black has to do here is give a check with the queen and then take the knight with the pawn. Really obvious would be queen b1 check, king somewhere. Well, just queen b4.
yeah, I think
Queen
he's
takes
going.
pawn.
I think he's going to go for the knight. Knight takes knight. I know Ricky.
Knight takes knight will be a draw.
Yeah.
So
Oh
we
no.
get, okay, so
That's
we get this. You gotta get one more check here.
Yeah, because you want the queen hanging. What?
This also wins.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
good
wow.
play.
Okay, he resigned. That's legit.
Wow, Nick resigned.
Yeah, Nick resigned. He probably could play on there. But
Well, Nick didn't want the smoke.
Hey,
Well, you did it.
that's right.
You did it.
He got
Hey, Mr. Panda took out the trash.
it. Okay. You get some post
Yeah,
from them,
let's,
and,
let's get this interview done.
Yeah.
Ricky won.
Second game was a trash, but two good games. Alright, let's complete. You are winning here, Sanu.
Have a seat, guys.
That was exciting.
that was a game.
Who wants to talk first?
I think Ricky should.
Yeah.
Ricky should definitely talk first.
All right, Ricky, what do you think?
Uh,
What do you, well, first of all, what do you think went wrong for Nick in that game?
I think it's just that whenever he like after losing the rook, I felt like trying to get that knight to go to in the end somewhere, trying to get his knight to like F5. He's trying to get his knight to F5.
Uh-huh.
I think he should have just maybe gone like after my queen took his rook, he should have just taken my knight, I think.
That's probably right. Although I
That
think
was a check.
Nick would have assessed that you were, no, he's talking about after queen takes rook, you instead of just taking his knight, you tried to play what,
I had to play king takes
you
queen.
played knight d4 or whatever, or knight e4?
I had to play queen takes queen. I mean king takes queen.
I don't think you're thinking about this thing.
Queen take queen, the very last move.
No.
No, somewhere like do you have the
So you
position?
played knight to d5, but he's knight at f3, which you could have also already taken. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
because you were trying to play for a perpetual trick.
That's okay. You can.
Oh, I was trying to play rook takes and get a draw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Ricky instead checked you and took the rook.
Yeah.
But what Ricky was saying is you should have taken the knight, but I think you're losing there too.
No, yeah, I was losing
So
there too.
I think Nick probably thought he was lost either way.
Yeah, I thought I
And
was
tried
lost
to
and I was
play-
looking for a draw.
He was trying to play tricks.
Yeah, I was trying to play.
But where did it go wrong? Because Nick was
Um,
already losing that position, so what was?
Yeah, but it's early, so earlier than that. Where was I messing up?
Wait, where did you I felt like whenever you
I
first
think it's when I played C4.
Oh yeah, I think it's
That's what I think I started. I always play C3 there. Like,
Okay.
C4 is just not right. Or maybe it's knight takes. Either one of those is not
yeah.
right.
And then whenever you went like whenever I went to my queen takes b2,
And I played
I
the bishop check.
yeah, cause like you let me get like the a2 pawn and the b2 pawn.
Yeah. So you ended up with free pawn from that.
Yeah.
I think it would have probably given you compensation if your rook had remained on b7, but I think you retreated it.
B8.
b1.
B1, I mean. Yeah. B7.
Yeah, your rook was on b7, and then he checked you, and you retreated it back to b7 to block the diagonal so that you could castle, I guess, is what the thinking was there.
Oh yeah, I was trying to put pressure on his hanging pawn as well, or his
Yeah.
loose pawn. I guess the knight was defending.
Yeah, if there had been a way to keep the rook on the b7.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
just to
B7.
have it there on the 7th rank. So
Yeah, I saw queen B1,
Right.
but I thought I was hanging the other pawn if I played queen B1.
Yeah, I would probably play queen. I don't know what the right answer is there, but I would think for play,
Yeah. Queen-
keep the rook on the 7th.
But then I was going to have another pawn if I played queen B1, so that's why I was like, I don't know.
If
Maybe
you could,
even rook-
Well, let me
rook
ask you
B1.
this: if you could take back the G pushes,
Oh, I probably.
would you take it back?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't work.
Should have played the G.
All right. Which
I just
which,
got way too excited.
Which
multiple times.
which moves of Nick were you happiest to see?
When I was
super
happiest to see,
Super happy to see what?
maybe knight to f5.
Knight f5. Right at the end.
Yeah,
So you were worried about what would happen if you played queen takes knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't. So you didn't see the win.
Queen takes that. I thought it was obvious I was losing if I played
I was
queen
worried
takes knight.
after
Yeah,
like
it's just
queen
different
takes.
perspective.
Yeah.
Queen takes my knight. I was worried about like rook takes g6.
Right.
pawn.
So you will have to keep an eye on that, right? You gotta get your queen defending g6 or even like king h7 or something like that.
Yeah,
Make sure the perpetual doesn't happen.
Yeah, cause like I was happy whenever he didn't take my knight, cause then I realized I could use my queen. I got both of his rooks, and I
Right.
could lose my queen.
Yeah,
So,
but you're giving up a little bit of material there at the end to play a game that's easier, right?
Yeah, cause like he had a pawn, and a queen, and I had 2 rooks and like 5 pawns.
Yeah, 2 rooks and 5 pawns.
Yeah, I can't with that.
Right, right. But yeah, I think also with your king safety being what it was, that would have been pretty easy to play. So maybe that was the right decision. We were thinking that you could just take the knight instead of playing the queen stack. So you give him one more check instead of taking the rook and then taking the knight and the pawn.
Here.
All right. What was the opening there, Nick?
Oh,
Nick
bishop.
I think
I didn't play bishop before. I played bishop G.
Yeah, I feel like whenever I'm watching you play white against Ricky, you're trying to find if there's like a forced mate from move one.
Yeah, it's more fun than me.
Yeah. So you're looking like you're playing very forcing continuations.
Yeah, those-
that don't
yeah,
pan.
That don't what?
Don't pan out.
No.
Right? Because like if the position ever rolls over where the person stops your initiative, it becomes really tough to play.
Yeah.
All right, Ricky, thank you for saving us $5. Nick, congratulations for winning the match. All right, I guess we'll sign off.
Okay. Shannon, I resign. You won. Good game. I would have made